this fall, when I turned in my college essay to my program manager, I wrote about what I just shared with you, who I was and where I came from, and the impact I wanted to make on the world as a future surgeon. As I walked into the Emerge session with my freshly printed college essay in hand, this is the reaction I expected Sharice to make. But instead, this is what I saw. The first thing you all need to know about Emerge is that our program managers have really high expectations for us. While I thought my essay was compelling, Sharice wasn't having it. She said, "Omar, bring this back to me when you are ready to show the world all of who you are. Your story is so powerful, and whether you realize it or not, your experience will add a much-needed voice on a college campus anywhere in the country. But right now, this essay doesn't tell me anything I can't find on your transcript. Let me know when your soul is ready to show up. Until then, see you next week." So that night, I went home and I started again. But this time, I decided to really share my story. My name is Omar Hussein. I'm the youngest son of 2 immigrants, a Mexican mother and a Pakistani father. I am smart, I am driven, and when I was in kindergarten, my entire life changed when my father was brutally murdered in my family store. Within a matter of hours, my family of 4 became a family of 3, and I was forced to grow up much too fast. I became a provider for my mother and a force of positivity within our household. While school was the place where I dedicated the majority of my energy, I often struggled to balance the time between academics and working to support my family. Late nights and sacrifices were not uncommon, but I never felt like I had another option but to succeed. I always worked twice as hard as anyone else to earn what I have, and along the way, I learned that nothing can stop me. So the next day, I showed Sharice my revised personal statement. And this is how she felt about version 2. The second thing you need to know about Emerge is that it will change your life trajectory. When I was in 10th grade, Emerge expanded into Springwoods High School and Spring Branch ISD. I remember attending the information session and eating the free pizza. I'm not gonna lie, the pizza was a huge draw. Then Sandra, one of the Emerge program managers, explained that the program was here to help high-achieving students from underserved communities apply to, attend, and graduate from some of the highest selected colleges in the country. She told me that Emerge not only helps you get into these universities, but they also support you throughout college graduation. Now, I have often wondered if college was a possibility for me because of the cost. Affordability has always been something I worried about because of my family's situation. But Sandra explains to me that there was a major financial aid benefits for low-income students who attend high-achieving universities. Some of the colleges even cover 100% of the cost included. So after that, I was sold on Emerge. And later that month, I was accepted to the program. So the next summer, we went on a college tour to New York with 80 Emerge kids from high schools all across the city. I visited schools like Yale, Amherst, Williams, and Skidmore College. I also had the chance to meet students from over 20 high schools across the city who were just like me, motivated, focused, and resilient. For many of us, it was the first time ever flying on an airplane or leaving Houston. I will never forget the bus ride riding over a bridge into New York City. Imagine 50 kids from Houston who had never seen Houston before, staring out the window and blaring Alicia Keys through our speakers. We were truly in an Empire State of Mind. And it was in that moment, driving across that bridge into New York City, that something in me shifted. the college tour opened my eyes to what was out there. I realized what I was looking for in college and what colleges were looking for in me. After speaking with admissions representatives, I knew that to be competitive, I had to take more rigorous courses, increase my GPA, and boost my SAT score. During my junior year, Emerge paid for an SAT prep class through Testmasters, one that I wouldn't have been able to afford on my own. With the support offered by this course, I was able to increase my SAT score to a 1450 out of 1600, giving me a competitive advantage in the college application. For the first time in forever, my SAT scores were competitive with schools that were on the other side of I-10. So this fall, with the support of my Emerge program manager and family, I decided to apply early decision to one of the most selective universities in the country. I am happy to report that in December, I received a full scholarship worth over $70,000 a year to the prestigious University of Chicago. The last thing I want you to know is that the transition from high school to college carries an additional burden for first-generation college students such as the ones sitting in this room. When I share that I got into the University of Chicago, everyone seems to be really excited. Now, don't get me wrong, I am excited too, but many people don't realize that for kids like me, this process is terrifying. I would guess that most of the Emerge students in this room today probably feel the same way as I do. I worry what my mom will do without me. I worry that my family will feel like I am abandoning them. I worry that my community will feel like I sold out. I worry how I will pay for everything, including dorm supplies, plane tickets, and winter clothing. Honestly, I worry about everything. But I also know that the opportunity to attend the University of Chicago is bigger than just me. It's about paving a way. It's about opening doors for more kids who look like me and come from communities like mine, to have a chance to do something great. So in August of 2018, I'm going to push past that fear and matriculate into the University of Chicago. And when I do, I know that I have my family, my Emerge program, and close to 1,000 Emerge scholars behind me who are going to do it also. Because we are building a movement of some of the most talented students in the city. And at the foundation of that movement is one single organization, Emerge. While Emerge has helped me in the application process, there was one other person I would not have been able to do it without. So I would like to thank my mother, standing right in front of me today, for all of the work she has done to get me where I am today. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby.
My name is Omar Hussein. I am smart, I am driven, and I am going to change the world. Thank you.